the last thing I'm going to talk about is, a lot of young black men are pressured to fill the void left in the homes by the men who should have been their fathers. Many black men feel a sense of responsibility to provide in the way that their father should have provided for the family. And and one of the things that they feel pressure to do is to take care of their mothers. And if we fail, that pressure can lead to feeling of inadequacy, insecurity, frustrations, bad behavior, poor decision making, make taking unnecessary risks, or simply becoming impotent. And I'm not talking about from a sexual standpoint. I'm talking about from a development standpoint. Young black men whose mothers pressure them into becoming responsible for the family may feel like they are constantly falling short to struggle. Take a look at a lot of these NBA and NFL players when they get their contracts. One of the first things they say, I'm gonna buy my mama a house. I'm gonna retire my mama. I gotta take care of my mama. Now listen, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with taking care of your parents. Your parents. Your mother should be taken care of by her husband. Her son is not her husband. That can cause issues in relationships with the woman that he's supposed to take care of. No woman should have to compete for being the chief woman in a man's life with that man's mother. That woman should have her own husband or her man, or however you want to couple up. That's what's supposed to happen. But we have a lot, and I hate to admit this. I was raised by my grandmother. I worry constantly about her well-being. And I take care of that. That's a undo. What if I was, had a woman in my house and we were financially strapped, and I'm sitting there having a conversation with her about what I got to do at my grandmother's house and my own house is on fire? How you think that woman in my house is going to be looking at me? Your responsibility is over here, fella. And then the words out of my mouth is, but that's my mama. And she gonna say, and this is how these arguments go left. She gonna say, your mama should get her own man. And guess what you gonna do? You gonna flip all the way out because she talking about your mama that you got an inappropriate attachment to. I'm not saying that men should not love and care for their mothers. But the sad truth is they don't come before your wife. No one does, including your mama. So that's what we're dealing with out here. There's a lot. A lot of guys may feel like because if they don't take care of their mothers, or they don't do this, or they don't do that, that somehow that they're not living up to some kind of expectation of what being a man is about. I'm going to be very specific because I'm about to bring Joy back up on here because I have some questions to ask her. Being very specific about this, or being very direct about this. And I'm not displacing the issues that our women bring to the table. I hate that phrase, but what our women bring to a relationship, because our women bring their own set of issues to the table. But I can't even imagine wrapping my head around a woman who's having to deal with a man with this much level of mess, and then having to engage with him in that conversation.